customary slow into stride as Matador Man, and Matador Man, he gave away about 3 to 4 lengths start. He is detached at the back of the field. Matador Man, he's a dozen off them. Kazar came out tugging. London Caller's right there. Redeemer towards the inside. Red Cap of Sun on Africa. Red Chestnut Road and Bulleting Home. Then comes Dark Moon Rising. 5 lengths away to Matador Man. It gives him about 10 lengths start. Out in front, London Call at the 1,000 peg. Not going hard, and that's allowing Matador Man to catch up to the back of the field. So it's London Call. Green and Black Silks, taking them along a length and a quarter. Sun on Africa, the red cap second, as London Call now starts to press on. Going towards the 800, and London Call makes his move. Redeemer's back at the paint, Kazar's around them. Then comes Red Chestnut Road, Bulleting Home further back, Dark Moon Rising, and Matador Man just gets a few flicks of the reins. Homeward bound, London Call with just on 400 to go. Sun on Africa towards the outside, Red Chestnut Road, Redeemer. Matador Man goes for a rails run, but he's still got 2 to make up. Dark Moon Rising, Kazar, wide open. On the outside, Dark Moon Rising. Kazar's trying to go with them, but as they come inside the distance, and here's Dark Moon Rising putting his stride together. Red Chestnut Road's fighting on, but Dark Moon Rising won it. Red Chestnut Road. Then came Kazar. Further back, Redeemer. Number 5, Dark Moon Rising, comes to the stand side, The Ideal World, and Lyle Hudson for Paul Lafferty. 590 the win, 190 the place, and goes on to score. Wins about 3 parts of a length. Red Chestnut Road second, Kazar number 6 third. 4th spot, Redeemer. And then only came Matador Man, Bulleting Home further back in the run. Dark Moon Rising came to the grandstand side, and the Son of Ideal World, he started to produce. Kazar, Red Chestnut Road, but coming to the business end, Dark Moon Rising comes back fit and firing and gets into the winner's enclosure. Back to the studio.
It's always good to see good horses coming back and winning, and winning training with me is Paul. Paul, you went the big route as within the champion season. Things didn't go your way, and when you go short of the distance and you see something like this, you must be very impressed.
Yeah, he's a classy horse. You know, we try not to throw horses in the deep end if we don't think they've got the ability to do it. You know, he's shown us from day one that he's a useful horse, Kevin. It's a great win. You know, when you think of the coming back in a mile, his last run was the Gold Cup, and we're thrilled. I thought he might just need it, but he runs fresh, and he beat them just about in the hands. So I'm very thrilled with him. But just to mention the other owners that aren't here, George hasn't been well. George Silensis, you know. So Louis and Dean aren't here as well, but the rest of them you'll get to speak to. But just thinking of George, he hasn't been well.
Yeah, always good to see George. He never really misses. But Lef, you know, when you go minimum distance and they produce goods like that, I mean, and where are you going to go with him now, Lef? Have you looked at the program?
Yeah, we're going to take him back to Sommerfeld, Kev.
That's a good idea. I thought maybe you'd take him home. I'll take him home.
There's a 2200 coming up. We thought we can win the 2200. We'll probably get beat here. It'll be the other way around.
Yeah, anyway, well done, Lef. Good training feet, and well done. Let's have a chat to Sheila. Sheila, okay, let me have a chat to Lyle. Lyle, how's it, Lyle? Well done. Good ride, good, nice and patient. You know the horse, you work him, and he's an easy horse to ride, eh?
Yeah, he's very easy. Look, I don't work him, but he was made so simple to me by the team, and they were tactically astute today and had it spot on. He comes back off a race really well, and he's done it again today. So just well done to the whole yard. All the accolades to them.
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen Matador Man was a bit slow away, and he was at the back of the field. But when you turned for him, he always looked like he was going to quicken up.
Yes, I wanted to also go for that outside run, and I just had to make sure that Matador Man was in my inside so that he didn't take it before me. But yeah, it worked out beautifully, and started to creep up the hill, which is not ideal, but he was idling, which was lovely. And when I hit the front on the hands, it was pretty much race over because I knew he was going to keep finding, and he did just that. So very impressive win, and I'm sure he can keep knocking away.
Paul just said he's going to run him in a 2200. I think stick with the rod.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stick with it as much as I can. Obviously, I got to see that I'm available, but I would love to stay with him. He's a nice horse, and we'll just take it one step at a time.
Well done, Lyle. You're riding well. A lot of the guys out there watching you, Durban, Joburg, Cape Town. You're getting around. Keep up the good work.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's been a great start to the season after my setback, and we're getting into the swing of things now. I'm just very grateful for the support, and to Mr. Lafferty and the team for bringing me up today, and to Aventure, well done in this week so far, and yeah, to all the winning connections, congratulations.
Well done, Lyle. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a chat to Sheila. Sheila, nice to see you here as well. You never miss a race meeting.
We try not to.
I went out. I was in my pick six the last leg, and I didn't put him in here now. So we all out of pick six. But I'm sure you should still be going.
Yes, we are.
That's very fantastic. And like a minimum distance, you've been the Gold Cup distance, and you bring these good horses and you put them in a mile, they win like it. Really is pleasing.
It's so exciting to see him come back and win so well.
Lovely. Nice talking to you, Sheila. Doug, another man who doesn't miss. Nice to talk to you in the winner's box, Doug. As I said to everybody, minimum distance. We really weren't expecting a win before, and Matador Man did look like the right horse, but Paul was quite bullish on the QT.
Matador Man hasn't beaten us yet.
Well, we'll put that one down for records too as well. But very good, a very nice win.
No, really nice, and it really makes up for yesterday. Both Sheila and I were in Johannesburg, and it was a bit sad with White Lightning. He's been hurt in the ankle quite badly. We'll have to just see what takes place when he comes home today.
We all watched the race as well. We saw Striker jump out. He had a nice draw, and he jumped to the left, and a lot of bumping and scrimmaging.
Yeah,
and that could have been where the injury was done.
That's probably where it was done. And then the saddle slipped quite badly, and he couldn't run. But getting back to Dark Moon Rising, I had a funny feeling today. He comes out fresh and ridden on the outside. He loves it. He just eats them up. And a big thank you to Lef and Roy and all the staff back home, for Zuia, and also for Lyle for a good ride. Thank you very much on that.
Yeah, I thought Lyle gave him a very, very good ride as well. But well done, keep it up.
Super.
You had a little bit of a dry patch now, and I see now they're starting to tick over again.
It would be very nice. Yes, so the horses are coming back to run, and hopefully we can carry on from here.
Not often we don't see you in the winner's box or at the races. Nice talking to you, Doug.
Thanks, Shez.
Another one I would talk to, another owner, my good friend Phil. Phil, you can tell me all about it. I mean, well done to Roy and the team. And as you said, your good friend George is not well. When I last saw him here, for George not to have a cigarette, he's not well.
Yeah, he hasn't been well for a couple of months now, out of breath. And I kept saying to him, go and have it checked out properly. Eventually he went on Friday, and the doctor's now booked him in tomorrow for a stent. But just well done. I hope this makes him feel better. And also to our other partners, Louis, to Pirik, to Dean, who always never makes it. And we beat his other horse in the finish. I hope he caught the exactors. I must say, a sparkling ride from Lyle, and we're very excited because good horses can win over shorter distance than the best, and we just hope that this is the good thing of things to come.
Full racing this time of the year gets a little bit weak in Durban. It's nice, and you've got a good horse, and you've been through the champion season, and it's just behind the best all the time now, and you run him over his minimal distance. He wins well. Left says it's a 2200 coming up from the July distance, which you'll love. Something to look forward to.
Yes, sometimes we're all bullish about our horses. Sometimes we overrate them. But ticket, no chance. And we're never going to die wondering, Kev. We're always going to take our chances. We've flown all over the world with certain horses. We go to Joburg. We took Gary's son to Cape Town for the Guineas. And we'll take our chances. And that's what racing's about. We're in it for the love of the game. And if you don't have horses competing against the favourites, you're never going to have a race. So we just love it.
Lovely, Phil. Lovely talking to you. And I always thought one day, not you riding a horse for you, but interviewing was lovely. But thanks very much, and well done to you guys.
Thanks very much, Kev.
Well done to the Paul Lafferty yard, the ideal world. Minimal distance, 1600 already showed them. And Doug Steyn, one of the owners, says Matador Man has never beaten him, so the record's 100%.